Living in a neighborhood with an HOA is like walking on a tightrope. One wrong move, and they're ready to fine you into oblivion. I thought I had it rough with all the usual complaints about lawn height and trash cans, but that was nothing compared to what came next. It started one evening when I came home from work to find two cars parked in my driveway. At first, I thought maybe it was a mix-up, so I knocked on a few neighbors' doors to ask whose vehicles they were. That's when HOA President Brad strutted out like he owned the place and said, "Oh, those are for our HOA board meeting tonight. Your driveway was the most convenient spot." I told him firmly, "Move them. This is private property." He just smirked and said, "Community rules allow for temporary parking. Consider it a courtesy to the neighborhood." That set me off. My driveway isn't community property, but Brad clearly didn't care. The next week, it happened again, and the week after that. Before long, every HOA meeting night turned my driveway into their personal parking lot. I filed complaints, took photos, even sent certified letters. Nothing worked. In fact, the HOA sent me a violation notice claiming I was obstructing community business. So I decided if they wanted to play dirty, I'd play smarter. I called my attorney and learned that under state law, any unauthorized vehicle on private property could be legally towed and even auctioned off after 30 days if unclaimed. That was all I needed to hear. The next meeting night, 5 cars filled my driveway. I didn't say a word. Instead, I called a tow company and had every single vehicle hauled away while the board members were inside sipping wine and plotting their next round of ridiculous rules. When the meeting ended, chaos erupted. Brad came running out screaming, "Where are our cars?" I handed him a stack of receipts and calmly explained, "Your vehicles were trespassing. They're at the impound lot now, and if you don't pay the fees, the law says I can auction them off." They thought I was bluffing until 30 days passed and no one paid. I held a public auction and sold every last car, legally pocketing the profits. From that day forward, my driveway stayed completely clear, and the HOA never so much as breathed in my direction again. Subscribe now for more unbelievable HOA revenge stories. You won't miss the next one.